Hello, we're in chapter 6.5 and we are multiplying and dividing with decimals. I'm going to first show a few examples of multiplying with decimals, and there's a couple things we need to remember. First off, when we're multiplying with decimals, is we don't worry about the decimals until the very end. Don't worry about the decimals until the very end, and I'll show what I mean by that. Also, estimate first. This is a good way to check to make sure you're adding the decimals correctly when you add them back at the very end. Okay, so estimation is very critical to see if you have the correct answer. So we need to remember to estimate first. And we're going to add the decimals back. So let's do an example. Here I have 3.9 times 8.2. And notice that I have one decimal place here. 3.9 has one decimal place. Here there is one number after the decimal again. And total, if I added the decimals of this number and added the decimal places of this number, I have 2 decimal places. And I will add 2 decimal places back to the answer at the very end. Also, let's estimate. 3.9, let's call that 4. And 8.2, let's round that to 8. And so my estimation is 32. So when I'm done with this problem, I should get a number that's around 32. 3.9 is close to 4. 8.2 is close to 8. I should have an answer around 32. So let's find the exact answer now that we have that estimation. And 2 times 9 is 18, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, carry 0. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 7 is 31. And I'll get 8 plus 0 is 8. 7 plus 2 is 9, 1, and 3. So I have 3198, and this is where adding my decimals back comes into play. Right now, the decimal would be here of 3198, and I need to add 2 decimals back, 1, 2. So the decimal is going to be right there, 31.98 is my answer when I multiply these two numbers. And I go back to my estimation, and I see that it's 32, and I did it correctly. My decimal's in the right spot. If my decimal was here, I'd have 319. If my decimal was here, I'd have 3,198. I know I have done at least my decimal work correct. My decimal's in the correct spot because of my estimation.